Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? I've received a bunch of different questions lately, and a lot of them have to do with timing. I get asked a lot about when we're hitting, how do we time the pitcher better? A lot of guys say that they're late. They ask if they should start their swing earlier. They ask me what they can do to get on time a little bit better. So I want to take a few minutes today and talk a little bit about timing. Now, the first thing with timing is I can't tell you exactly when to get ready because as a hitter, your timing is predicated off of the pitcher. So your timing is going to be different for every single pitcher. Every pitcher has a different delivery. Some guys are very quick, some guys are very slow, some guys throw hard, some guys throw slow. So I can't give you exactly what your timing should be because there's too many variables. Every pitcher is going to be a little bit different. But I can give you a couple of things that I think will help you with getting your timing down for every single pitcher that you're going to face. So let's talk about the first thing. Timing starts in the not in the batter's box, but on the on-deck circle. It starts before you ever get into the batter's box. So when you're in the on-deck circle, yes, you want to stretch out a little bit, take a few swings, get loose because maybe you've been sitting in the dugout for a little while. But your main objective on the on-deck circle is to sync up your movement with the pitcher. So I want you to look at your time on the on-deck circle as a free at-bat, an at-bat before the actual one begins. When you get in there, this is your time to sync up your movements with the pitcher's movements. It's your time to look at his delivery and see if he has any pauses in it, any hitches, how fast or slow it is. And you're going to get your movements down with his movements so that when you get in the box, you've already have your timing down. I think too many young players especially use the time in the on-deck circle to take 500 swings. I see guys putting 6 donuts on their bat, or they're holding 3 or 4 bats in their hands and they're swinging the bat like crazy in there. And they're not even paying attention to the pitcher, what he's throwing, his delivery. They're not doing any of that. They're just taking this time to take as many swings as they can because they think if I take a lot of swings with something heavy on my bat, well, then my bat speed is magically going to increase when I get into the batter's box. And they've already done a lot of studies on this that show it's actually the opposite. We can get into that another time. But you need to make sure that you're using your time in the on-deck circle because that's valuable time and it's going to prepare you for that at-bat. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is, when it comes to timing and getting ready to hit, I'd rather be a little too early than a little too late. Now, when I say early or late, I don't mean the actual swing. I'm not saying that you should start your swing earlier. I'm talking about getting ready, getting some of that weight back, getting ready to take a swing. When we take a swing, we don't just go from a standstill to a swing, but we get prepared to hit. We start to move some of that weight back. We get in rhythm with the pitcher. Hitting is all about rhythm and timing. We need to get in rhythm with that guy. So we're not just going to stand there like a statue and then swing as hard as we can, but we're going to slowly start to move some of that weight back. And the important thing to look at is if you feel that you're constantly late, that you feel like you're rushing, well, just start that move a little bit earlier in the pitcher's motion. So let's take a look at a couple of players here and see when guys get ready, because I don't think younger players realize how early major league players get ready. They don't get ready to hit when the ball's being released from the hand. They're getting ready, they're moving some of that weight back, they're getting in rhythm a lot earlier in the process than I think a lot of people realize. So let's take a look. Okay, so I just randomly selected a video, and this is Blake DeWitt here facing Clay Buchholz. Now, before I start, this is basically just to give you an idea. Now remember, everyone's going to be a little bit different depending on the pitcher, depending on who's hitting. Blake DeWitt has a little bit of a toe tap, so he's going to be a little different. But this is just to give you a basic idea about when guys begin to start. So Buchholz lifts his leg, and you can see right when he gets to the top of his leg lift, Blake DeWitt is already getting some of that weight back. So if you watch DeWitt, he's starting to rock back here a little bit as Buchholz's knee comes to the top of his delivery. As he drops it, you can see that DeWitt's still going back. He has a little bit of a toe tap right here. Now as the ball is getting ready to get released, he starts to lift his leg, starts to make his move. The ball still isn't released. Now the ball's released. He's into his stride, his foot lands, and he's ready to hit. And this is actually a beautiful pitch, so he doesn't swing. But the idea is to see how early in the pitcher's delivery he's actually getting ready. What I see from a lot of younger players is young guys that are late a lot, they won't start moving at all until the pitcher's about right here. Now they're trying to rush through everything. They can't get there on time because they don't have enough time, and they're late. They're either caught in between, or their swing is late, they feel like they're rushed, and they always think about their swing. They never think about, well, when did I get ready to hit? It's probably more important when you're late to think about when you're getting ready to hit. I'm getting ready too late. I need to get ready a little bit earlier. Not I have to swing harder. That's one adjustment that players make too much. They think I'm late. Oh, let me swing harder. Swinging harder a lot of the times will slow your swing down. You don't want to swing harder. So think about getting ready earlier, not swinging harder if you realize that you're late a lot. So let me know how this helps. Remember that it's going to be different for every single player. You shouldn't get ready the same time that Blake DeWitt gets ready, or Manny Ramirez, or Ryan Howard, whoever it is. Everyone's different. But just keep in mind some of these things and take some video. Get someone to video you so you can see when you're getting ready. You might realize, wow, I'm not getting ready till the ball's being released from the hand. That's way too late. And that's how you learn. So I hope this helps out a little bit. I hope all the people that asked me about timing, this is kind of what you were looking for. I might expand and do a few more videos on this in the future. So let me know if it works, and thanks for writing in. We'll talk to you later.